show. I had a bit of a tough build-up. A lot of personal things went wrong, like certain things happened. Like my grandma got diagnosed with cancer. My dog died the night before the fight. Like a lot of personal stuff happened within the fight camp, which it were hard to take, very, very hard to take. My mind were all over. But every time it got hard, like I say, I train harder. That training kind of takes my mind off it. So when I had an hard day, I'd run twice a day. I don't normally ever run twice a day, but I'd run twice a day as well as training S&C and stuff like that. So it'd be like, that's what I was using as my push as such. It was a bit of a nuts training schedule, like I say. With me going through some lows and stuff, I was probably doing too much. But usually I train pads in the morning with Richard, train pads in the night with Liam or Richard. Get my sparring in with Badger and all them sort of boys, Charlie O'Neill coming up, all them sort of boys coming up sparring, spar with Joe Ryan. S&C with Nat Robinson twice a week. I'd do boxing training with Darryl. So everything was spot on. So I remember finding out the day of the opponent change. I was actually sparring here. Obviously a lot of stuff had gone on, my grandma being unwell and all that sort of stuff, and then the opponent got changed. I remember I came in, I was sparring, and I was just worked up, I was fuming, the opponent had changed. I was so tense, I started sparring, I was just swinging for hills. And I was just trying to knock whoever we were sparring without. Like it was just, but nothing was controlled, nothing, I had no technique, I was just swinging. Nothing was measured. And I remember I ended up finishing the sparring session early. Jumped in my car, just burst into tears crying, absolutely sobbing. Ended up bringing my mind coach, got really, really worked up. She helped calm me down and stuff like that, but like, for a few days, like, it did me mental. Obviously, with it being a southpaw, everything becomes different because I've been fighting a come forward fighter, orthodox, to then getting changed to a technical southpaw who's tricky, and as well as tough. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, are you joking? But the team I've got around me, it helps to get through them sort of situations. Do you know what weird one? I was saying to my mates, like, I didn't feel like I was fighting. I felt like I was fighting when I got to fight, but like, well, for the past few weeks, I was like, weird this, I don't even feel like I'm fighting. And like I say, nerves normally get me a lot, but I don't know whether it was because I had so much going on or whatever, but I just didn't feel like I had a fight coming up. Obviously, when I got to the day at fight, freaking hell, I had about 18 shits. But yeah, weird. Nerves hit me weird. It's every fight's different. But when I was warming up, like, I had them nerves as such. But I think the nerves switched me on. I was working with Badger, doing some pads and stuff like that. But everything was sharp. Everything was sharp. Everything was quick, and I felt really good. And then, just as I was walking out, the nerves had gone. As soon as it's like ready to go, nerves switch off, and that's when I start to have a bit of fun. Yeah, so first round, felt comfortable. I've spoke about it with lads after, like, everything was spot on. And for once, kept my hands up and my chin down, because I've got a bad habit of doing that sometimes. But yeah, my hands were up. chin down, everything going spot on. And right at the end of the round, I got caught with a knee, and it just took my soul. What on earth? It was just a short knee, and I could not breathe. And it was right at the end of the round. Obviously, I made the count, ready to go again. Second round, felt comfortable again. Mid-round, I landed a nice flurry of hands. Thought we were going to get him out of there, but it just weren't going anywhere. Right at the end of the round, caught me with another knee. I thought, oh my God. And that's when it was like, we're on the deck, and I thought, everything what's dark had happened. I thought, there's so many people that want you to lose and stuff like that. That's what I thought, nah, you're getting up here, it's time to get up. Because I had so many people around the frigging arena, like chanting my name and stuff like that. I had a dark build-up for that. When I was on the deck, it was them dark thoughts what got me up. Do you know what I mean? I've had it so hard, I was like, nah, I need to get up, need to get up, need to get up. I thought, I'm getting up, I'm getting up, I'm getting up. Got up, got the biggest bollocking ever in that corner. Like, if you could have mic'd that corner up and listened to Liam and Badger and that telling me off. Liam punched me at belly. I went, whoa. He went, you need to go body shot him and punch me in belly. And I went, whoa, Liam, I went, you can't be doing that, mate. He went, you what? He went, go box him and go punch me in belly, hit me in belly. And I went, nah, Liam, I went, I'm gonna go. He went, gonna go? Gonna go? He went, body shot me away. I went, get back out there now and fight. So then I stood in corner. I had like a minute left at frigging break, and I'm like, just stood there, and I thought, well, there's no one to talk to now, so I just sat there like, thinking, right, I better get the job done here. Round 3, it worked. Let my hands go, started boxing him. And yeah, it just came too strong for me. To be honest, I actually thought it were going to get up. But it just, the count started and the refs going, come on, get up, get up. Didn't want to know. Absolutely next level, like, to see everyone in that crowd bouncing around, that's what the biggest win were for me. Seeing how buzzing everybody else was, because don't get me wrong, it's all good and that winning a fight, but I'm there to entertain. So to see everyone so buzzing, I loved it, absolutely loved it. Non-stop smiling ever since that fight. I feel like everything bad what happened, I kind of use that fight as a new chapter. Do you know what I mean? This is a chapter, started good times again.
Let's absolutely raise the roof for a tough run around.